What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Impact Wrestling. The first episode on my side after episode 100 of the series. And thank you guys for the support on that. But today, what we have to focus on is some Impact Wrestling as we get ready to lead off into our own special event. Again for the series, we're here in Brooklyn, New York to celebrate an excellent episode. We have the title on the line tonight, baby. And here it is time to kick off the proceedings in today's matches. And we have Miss Angel Williams coming out here to participate in a triple threat match in the women's division. We are still trying to find a superstar worthy of challenging Asuka for her championship in upcoming weeks. Angel Williams in her debut last week defeating AJ Lee. AJ Lee is a strong competitor in her own right, so we're gonna have a few more matches. We've got Dana Brooke looking kind of strong. Now that I think about it, I probably should have put her in this match and just made it a #1 contenders match straight up. But I guess if we've got two debutants in this match, and here is another one getting ready to come out here and face off against Angel Williams, and it's gonna be Melanie Carson making her debut today. She coming out with a goddamn. She with the Brie Bella entrance, bruh. You just copying though. But if Angel Williams, seeing as Angel Williams has already won a match against AJ Lee, if she could pick up a win today, what I'll do is I'll put her up against Dana Brooke in a #1 contenders match. But considering for Ivy Lee's, the former Lucha Underground superstar, for Ivy Lee's and Melanie Carson, because this is their debut, I can't put them in the #1 contenders match straight up after winning one match. So that's the case for Angel Williams, but not for the rest of them. If she can get a win, she gets a #1 contender spot. If these other two get a win, maybe I'll make it a triple threat I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we're going to do. Off the bat, Melanie Carson with a suplex on Angel Williams, and Ivy Lace sprang around the back and just laying some strikes on Carson, and then Hurricane Runner plying her on the back, and Angel Williams trying to show off on the top rope, being made to pay in a rolling forearm from Ivy Lace right there. Elbow to the chest of Angel Williams, and right now Melanie Carson just in the back, warming up. This Melanie Carson, I got it straight off of Community Creations. I don't even know who she is, but I thought the attire and everything looked clean. We're gonna give her a chance. Honestly, I have no clue. I have no clue if she's even a real person. Maybe I should Google it. I should Google it during the episode and find out. But you see right here, Angel Williams going top rope, and hitting a senton for a kick to the gut of Ivy Lace. I think Ivy Lace is the beautiful DDT reversal from Angel Williams. I think Ivy Lace is the highest overall in the match. So I mean, you gotta give her the advantage, but overall doesn't always result in a win, as we see from this universe mode. It doesn't always result in a win. Who will be the first one to challenge Asuka as to become your women's champion, the second women's champion in this Rising Revolution? And as Melanie Carson, they're kind of working together with Ivy Lace to put some damage on Angel Williams. Beautiful Hurricane Runner. And Angel Williams goes rolling out of the ring, and we're left with just Ivy Lace and Melanie Carson in the middle. Leg drop from Carson. Beautiful action between these superstars. But like I said, with the only way this will result in the #1 contenders match is if Angel Williams wins. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to think of more. It's certain superstars are getting more privileged debuts than others. Got Alicia Fox out here. Her debut is against the champion in a squash match. Melanie Carson and Ivy Lace, they're getting live show debuts in triple threat matches in front of a large crowd, given the opportunity to show off their skills. And this isn't gonna, I don't think this is gonna be, Ivy Lace isn't gonna interrupt. I was thinking that ain't gonna end up well, because if Ivy Lace got involved, both of those superstars are gonna go tumbling off that top rope, and Ivy Lace trying to steal a win off of Melanie Carson's move, going for the pin, but Melanie Carson's still inside the ring. She got these attires is clean, bro. Especially that Melanie Carson one. But Ivy Lace trying to hit that right there, but Angel Williams is gonna try and take advantage of the missed move and go for the cover, and Ivy Lease is able to kick out right there. As Angel Williams and Ivy Lease left inside the ring by themselves. Ivy Lease knows all about going top rope due to her past in Lucha Underground. Right there, beautiful hurricane run off of that top rope. And Angel Williams is rolling outside. She's going to take a second to try and recover. And Melanie Carson, who just done that, comes back inside and takes advantage of her well-gained rest. And now she's going for a spine buster on Ivy Lease. And she's going for the cover off of that. Is that going to be enough? A 2 count and a kick out from Ivy Lease, just as Angel Williams managed to get inside the ring. She goes for a kick, wasn't able to get it. And Melanie Carson is locking in the finishing move. And this right here, the submission, is the move that she uses to put people away in whatever indie she came from. I don't know where she came from, but I know that's her finishing move. And the spine buster was the signature. But going for a pin right off of that, after Angel Williams managed to get out. And Ivy Lease right here, beautiful wheelbarrow face buster, going for the cover off of it. And Ivy Lease might get the win out of this match too. And a kick out, no. I thought that was about to be it. But Ivy Lease, not enough. But she's lining something up. I don't even remember what her finisher is. I'm sure I'll remember. It's a different wheelbarrow move. I think, damn, a wheelbarrow powerbomb from Ivy Lease, planting Melanie Carson on her back. But luckily for Melanie Carson, Angel Williams was in the ring to break up the pin. And that seems to be the story of this match so far. All the pins being broken up. And a couple surprise kickouts. But, I mean, it's only a matter of time before one of these superstars can't kick out from the finishing move they get hit by. It only took one defeat for Angel Williams to defeat I almost said AJ Styles, bruh. To defeat AJ Lee. Will it take only one in this match again? I don't know. I don't know. It's only a matter of time for someone else goes rope. Look, I just said it as well. What's they gonna go rope? Oh, maybe not. Melanie Carson is going to drive Ivy Lee's shoulder first into that turnbuckle. And now proceeding to just stomp on a seated Ivy Lease as Angel Williams gets up in the background. I don't think anyone realizes that Angel Williams is up on her feet. And a corkscrew leg, well, dragon corkscrew whip. I don't know. Angel Williams, I don't know what the hell she was doing. But she got taken out with a clothesline. And Ivy Lease is going for a cover off of that clothesline. 1, a 2, and a kick out from Angel Williams. We have some big action in the main event tonight as Austin Aries is defending his Impact Championship against the man who defeated him last week in Lindsay Derude Sandstorm. 1-on-1. They will be going off for that championship. I mean, I was not expecting Derude Sandstorm to defeat Austin Aries, but it happened. So now I'm giving him his title shot, which he basically earned. And we'll see if we have a new Impact Grand Champion by the end of today's episode. It's possible. I mean, he beat him once, it could happen again. But back with this action, Angel Williams left inside the ring alone with Melanie Carson, bringing her up to her feet. You can see Ivy Lee slowly getting up to her feet, and a backstabber out of nowhere from Angel Williams as she's going for the cover. Ivy Lee's inside the ring. A 2 and a kick out at 2 from Melanie Carson. Both of these superstars slowly getting up. Angel Williams was waiting for Melanie Carson to get up. Ivy Lee's came and got involved, and she's going for the cover off of the wheelbarrow face buster 2. And Angel Williams looked like she wasn't even going to get there in time because she was taking her time. Angel Williams ducks under, eat defeat on Ivy Lee's. And she's got 2 superstars she could cover. She's going for the cover off of Ivy Lee's. She trusts in her finishing move. A 2 and a kick out from Ivy Lee's. Oh man, kicking out of the eat defeat. And Angel Williams turns her attention to Melanie Carson. Now she's taking some time to gloat and showboat. Bars. 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 Angel Williams again, this time with a clothesline, almost taking the head off of Ivy Lee's, and a back kick to the face of Ivy Lee's. And she's going for a cover off of that drop kick. 1, 2, is that going to be it? No. A kick out from Ivy Lee's. What a match this is. Kicking off the show. It always seems like a face buster out of nowhere from Melanie Carson. Is she going to pick up the win? Is she going to pin Angel Williams? 2, 3. No, a kick out again. Not enough. not enough to put this match to bed. It always seems that our opening match and the main event are always the best matches on the card, and it seems like that could very well be the case again tonight, as this match is setting this whole arena alight. Angel Williams slowly getting to her feet, but Melanie Carson right now is cleaning house. I don't know why she's just let Angel Williams go. Put her back in that same headlock. Lets her go. Back in the headlock. Lets her go. Back in the headlock. Lets her go. Oh, and Angel Williams decided enough was enough, as she reverses. And she just hit her comeback, so surely she still has a signature move. And a big kick to the face from Angel Williams. Is that a signature? I don't know if it is, but it looks like she's going to go for the cover. Slowly, Ivy Lee's getting to her feet. And it looks like she's going to have more than enough time to break up that pin. Yeah, she does, and she does break up the pin. Angel Williams again getting the arm. She's going to go for the eat defeat on Ivy Lee's. Eat defeat. Ivy Lee's for the second time. She's going for the cover. Referee in position. 1, 2. Melanie Carson is slowly getting up. But that eat defeat is enough to get Angel Williams. I almost said Ivy Lee's. It's enough to put Ivy Lee's away. But the eat defeat is enough to gain Angel Williams a #1 contenders match against Dana Brooke next week. I'm going to do it next week. That's what we're doing. Next week. Angel Williams, Dana Brooke, one-on-one for the #1 contendership and a chance to face off against Asuka for that championship. But these two other women, Melanie Carson and Ivy Lee's, by no means squash. They put on a big performance in a big, top-notch match. But this move in the end got it done. Eat defeat. If only Melanie Carson knew where she was at that moment, she maybe would have been able to just dive on the pin and break it up. But Angel Williams picking up a victory. And like I said, she'll have a shot to go on for that women's championship. And here we have the mid-card match of the night. I'm asleep, bruh. I got this goddamn... Since when, bruh? Since when did Ricochet have this? This game keeps trolling me. Ricochet is your first compare. Why has he got that trash-ass music in the background? Even though I've taken it off before. He didn't have that in his last match because this game wants to keep deleting my stuff. When I have to re-download the character, he got his music back. Whack. But he is facing off against this man, Tony Nese. One-on-one. Tony Nese winning the triple threat match last week between him, Mustafa Ali, and Tyson Kidd. He came out with a victory. So he is going to face off one-on-one. This is just one of them rankings matches. Obviously so early in this Rising Revolution that we still got to build the rankings before we start throwing people into title matches and stuff like that. So let me just real quick reply to these messages. There we go. But yeah, Tony Nese looked good in his match against those three guys. Three top competitors. And right now he's facing off against Ricochet. And I mean, Ricochet, he's looked decent. He won the Battle Royale match to get himself a #1 contender shot, which he had against The Rock and Grand Metalik. But he kind of threw away. I mean, like, I don't know what he basically watched The Rock pin Grand Metalik. When he had the chance, he could have broken up the pin, hit his finishing move, and pinned The Rock or whoever. He could have got a win out of that match, but he was just lethargic in watching what was going on. It was quite silly. It was quite silly. He could have done something. He decided to do nothing, essentially. So I don't know what to think of Ricochet. Like, we already know he's got the ability and the talent to challenge for championships. It's just not got off to a great start right here on Impact Wrestling. But he could pick it out right now if he gets himself a win over Tony Nese. But we'll see how it goes. Ricochet is in control right now after Tony Nese got off to a relatively good start. But now he's on the back end. I was about to say, it looked like these dudes is wearing the same boots. It looks like they is. slight difference in these is because he got some logos, but I'm pretty sure they wearing the same shit. But the boots are doing better for Ricochet as he's in control. But look right here, curse of the commentator, as Tony Nese hits the corkscrew, dragon arm, corkscrew, whip leg drag. Don't know what the move is called. Something like that. Along those lines. Suplex from Tony Nese. Right onto Ricochet. Last match of the show before we head into the main event. Like I said, Austin Aries facing off against Lince Dorado Sandstorm 1-on-1 for that championship. I still can't believe Dorado Sandstorm beat him. I can't. I was not expecting that. But hey, this is how this universe mode goes. I ain't scripting everything. I ain't planning everything in advance. I ain't making shit happen all the time, at least. I mean, you see stuff like Bobby Roode and Triple H jumping John Cena. I mean, you gotta know something's up. But I'm giving everyone a chance here on Impact Wrestling. And if you beat the champion, you damn sure you getting a title shot. You better just know that's coming your way. Even if your name is Dorado Sandstorm. But Ricochet right here still putting some pressure on Tony Nese. And just to confirm, we will have another special event during the weekend of Survivor Series, which Survivor Series obviously is the next pay-per-view coming up. And the next joint pay-per-view, first, the next big pay-per-view, we will be having a special event. We'll probably announce what it will be next week. And you guys will get to see some excellence. But yeah, we need to build some matchups for that pay-per-view and see what's going on. Pin from Ricochet, cover and a kick out from Tony Nese. Ricochet in complete control of the Nese right now. Gets him in the triangle lock. Driving them elbows into his head. Them bows. Dropping some bows. On your boy's forehead. Lifting up Tony Nese now. Putting him. Oh, look like he's going to put him on his shoulders. But Northern Light suplex. Oh, and he's picking him up into some more. Ricochet has not done an extra suplex. What a maneuver from King Ricochet right there. What's he going to go for? Oh, he's going up top rope. I didn't know what he was preparing. But off that top rope, oh my goodness. What is that? He's going for the cover. That might just be enough. 1, 2. Oh no, Tony Nese gets the shoulder up. 450 senton from King Ricochet. And he heads outside onto the apron to prepare some more as Tony Nese turns around onto it. And a phenomenal forearm from Ricochet. Again, more off of that rope. He's feeling it. Ricochet in charge right now over Tony Nese. That 450 senton was lit. Oh man, and that Northern Light suplex into a regular suplex was extra lit. Ricochet displaying all his moves right now. Putting them all up for show. And Tony Nese has been on the ground. He's damn near motionless. As there are two big moves again. Curse of the commentator. I keep providing the curse of the commentator. And a Falcon Arrow type move right there from Tony Nese. Putting Ricochet on his back. Ricochet slowly getting to his feet. A big right hand, clubbing hand to the back of Ricochet. The back suplex from Tony Nese. Tony Nese. Tony! Step up in this bitch like Tony! What's this? Nice move. Tony Nese, but you can see he's drained. He's drained. He's tired. He's tired. Even after performing his own moves, but this time Tony Nese's opportunity to go outside. Springboard off the top rope and a 450 splash of his own. But that one was a 450 senton from Ricochet. That move was lit. Tony Nese on the top rope and he's going to go for his own 450 spinning splash. And he hooks the leg. Is Tony Nese going to get the win in a match that he has been dominated and a kick out from Ricochet? No. Both superstars kicking out of each other's finishing move. And look at that. Tony Nese, dropping to a knee. As a lot has been taken out of him. And now he's lining something up. Ricochet barely moving though. Barely moving. And Tony Nese decides to continue a little bit of pressure while he's on the mat. Stomp to the lower abdomen. I said abdomen. Yeah, I said abdomen. Another kick from Tony Nese. I need to get myself some water. Big right hand to the face of Ricochet. To the face! Right to the face! Tony Nese he's going outside. I thought he was going to go top rope. Tony Nese this time, he went for the 450 last time. This time calling Ricochet to get up off the rope. And he goes for the knee. Evaded from Ricochet and a big right hand from Ricochet. Turns the tables upside down. Trying to go for some. Completely just thrown away. I almost said something so wrong. Pause on that. But Tony Nese going for the cover. Rope break in the end. Surprised the referee went drop down before claiming rope break. Tony Nese hitting the top rope now. Is he going to go for another? No, he's not. Just a moonsault right there. I thought he was going to go for another 450 splash, but he just went for the moonsault instead. Driving the elbow onto the chest of Ricochet. And Ricochet able to reverse this time and get himself back in control. Dragging Tony Nese into the middle of the ring. Having some good matchups here on Impact Wrestling. Going for the cover. 2 and a kick out from Tony Nese. Good, great matches all show long, even including the pre-show. That Mustafa Ali and X-Pac match was something to behold for a pre-show matchup. What a match that was. Even Alicia Fox and Brie Bella put on a pretty decent match. In between of the Briscoe brothers just wiping the floor with the Lucha Dragons. But Ricochet again hitting that Northern Light suplex. That might just be the end for this one. 1, 2, 3. That is it. That Northern Light suplex into suplex combination is that move. I love it. I love that move. That move is sick. He didn't need the 450 senton. Maybe he's just going to bring that out in special circumstances. After Tony Nese kicking out of it once, all he had to hit was the Northern Lights, the suplex combination. What a match these two guys put on. I thought Tony Nese was going to come and rob it in the end. But this is all it took in the end for Ricochet to defeat Tony Nese and get his dead-ass music playing in the background again. Ricochet picking himself up another win. It's time for the main event, people. Championship on the line. Before we get into this main event, we have Rain Kerosene coming down here with a microphone in his hand. Rain Kerosene Jr., my young man, my young boy, my sperm manifested. Rain Kerosene Jr. coming out here with a microphone to speak to the universe mode. Now I knew coming into the WWE in this new era that I was the most entertaining superstar on the roster. I knew I was the best. I know I was the most promising. I knew my name would be on everybody's lips, on everybody's minds. But what I didn't know is that I would have so-called legends so obsessed with me week in, week out. I didn't know that people like Stone Cold Steve Austin would find it necessary to attach himself to my name. But now I understand and I see that of course they want to use me to try and rebuild their career, because who else? Who else is going to rebuild careers? Who else is going to make Stone Cold Steve Austin, Stone Bold, a household name again? Who else? Who else can you expect to put on 5-star matches at big pay-per-views? Who else can you expect to end the so-called House of Hardy challenge? Who else can you expect to bury Stone Cold Steve Austin's career once again? Who else but me? Who else would be stupid enough to come out each week and call me out saying that he didn't see me on SmackDown Live this week, knowing damn well that I am signed to an Impact contract? I don't appear on SmackDown Live, Steve, and I feel like you know that. You're just trying to avoid an actual confrontation with me, but you know what? You can't avoid me any longer. I'm standing right in this ring today and telling you that next week on WCW, I will be in the building and I will be waiting for you. And if you aren't there, I will stand in this ring again next week and I will wait for you to show your face. And you will get defeated by who else but me? Strong words. Strong. he has officially, I mean, Stone Cold has been beating around the bush. He hasn't actually called my boy out, but my boy has stepped inside the ring today and done it himself. Alright, everybody, welcome back. We're at the main event now. And before we get into the main event, I just want to thank everybody for the episode that went down. The SmackDown Live 100th episode of the series. I want to thank everybody for the support that's gone into that video from you guys. All the views, all the likes, whatever. And for the series as a whole. For supporting and liking and all that good. If you're enjoying the series, I love it. If you ain't, I don't know why you're watching. But I mean, you should be enjoying the series if you're watching, to be honest with you. Because this series is lit. I'm very confident in saying we have the best universe mode on YouTube. But definitely the best co-op universe mode. But we're getting into the main event now. The Impact Grand Championship is on the line right now. Lince Dorado obviously defeating the champion. So in a surprise, I can't believe I couldn't believe it. But despite the fact that we have our #1 contender already, I decided I'm going to throw Lince Dorado in there. Give him a championship shot before Austin Aries is to defend his championship against The Rock. He beat The Rock for the championship, obviously at NWA. And at the next special event pay-per-view, which we will be announcing next week, Austin Aries will be facing The Rock again for the championship on the weekend of Survivor Series. So this is your champion coming down to the ring right now. And obviously having lost to Lince Dorado, I mean, there's been whispers. People have been calling him a weak champion. I don't know about that. We'll have to wait and see. If he loses against Lince Dorado, I guess I mean, you can't call him a weak champion then because he won't even be champ. But, I mean, there are certain champions who really turn it up when it matters. When the championship ain't on the line, they ain't all that interested. But when the championship's on the line, though, they perform at an unbelievably high level. They kick it into another gear. So if Austin Aries is going to do that today, we'll have to wonder if, let's say, Darude Sandstorm even has that gear to go into. But taking it to Austin Aries early on in this match. But what episode of Impact Live we've had today? I said Impact Live. I mean, it is live, so I guess we should call it Impact Live. What episode we had Impact Live today? And like I said, we have another special event heading towards us alongside Survivor Series. We're going to have one. Ring of Honor's going to have one. And then obviously we got Survivor Series. So you got an interesting, popping weekend to look forward to. If I'm completely honest with you, it's going to be good. Going to have all the championships on the line. Obviously we're going to have the Ascension facing off against DIY. And we're going to find ourselves a women's... I said a women's. We're going to find ourselves a woman to face off against Asuka for her championship. It's going to be either Angelina Love or Dana Brooke. So, that's what we got. That's what we got so far. We going to get some other matches to fill up the card. But right now, it's looking like it's going to be nice. Darude Sandstorm, early on, is taking it to your Impact Live champion. Going up to that mid-rope and jumps off. And just like that, Austin Aries is able to turn around the momentum and take it towards Lince Dorado. Sending him off the rope. What's he going to go for? Quick little atomic drop on Dorado. And he hits the mat. Austin Aries, once he gets it kicking, once he gets into a rhythm, it's quite hard to stop this man from getting what he wants. And he goes for a cover. And disrespectfully, not even giving Lince Dorado the chance to kick out himself. Lifting his head up at a one. Nice little takedown. He's going for... Oh, my God. I thought your boy was going to go for a gator roll. And instead, he does that and then just slaps your boy on top of the head. Like, wow. That's kind of rude, bro. It's kind of rude. We saw Rain Kerosene do the same damn thing to Matt Hardy, though. And a reversal. Lince Dorado dropping down, sliding down the back of Austin Aries. Again, an inverted DDT on your champ. Dropping him onto the canvas. What's Dorado going for right now? A little snap mare over the top. Showing that, I mean, we haven't seen him fly yet, but I'm sure he's going to go for it soon enough. I don't even remember what move it is that he beat Austin Aries with. But here we go. Just as I was speaking of it, he heads to the outside and the Tope Atomico from the challenger. Going for a stomp on Austin Aries. Austin Aries not able to get in there quick enough. Lince Dorado having the speed advantage over your Impact champion. And sends him outside the ring. Tumbling out. Bear in mind that we do have championship advantage in this match. So that's what you're seeing. Lince Dorado getting the match back inside as soon as possible. We will see if there was a count out. Well, that will see Austin Aries retain his championship as he goes for one of them signature claps around the neck before sending Darude Sandstorm into the corner. Putting him up on the top rope. Gonna go for something big to change the tides and the wave of this match. Austin Aries taking it up to the top rope. Big back suplex. And that could have done a lot of damage and completely halted Lince Dorado's championship challenge. Referee dropped down. 1, 2. Is that going to be enough? A kick out from Lince Dorado right there. And Austin Aries, just like that, is back in control of this match. And disrespectfully again, dragging Dorado by the mask and slamming him on the mat and backing up into the corner. That might have been all it takes to just take Dorado out of his game for 1 second. And long enough to connect with that clothesline. 1, 2. Oh, barely even a 2. As Lince Dorado kicking out. Not enough. It is not enough. And Austin Aries lining something up. Is it going to be the stunner? Is it going to be Last Chancery? He could have hit Last Chancery. The clap around the neck again, ringing in Dorado's ears. And Last Chancery again. Look at it locked in. We could be seeing Austin Aries retaining this championship just like that. In dominant fashion. And you don't kick out of the Last Chancery. Well, I say kick out, it's a submission. You don't escape. Well, we saw The Rock escape it, I believe. But just like that, Austin Aries retains the Impact Grand Championship, defeating Lince Dorado. Lince Dorado was looking strong in many moments of that match, but didn't capitalize when he was in control. Couldn't land a signature, couldn't land a finisher. And like I said, Austin Aries in the end just kicked it into another high gear. And it looked like Lince Darude Sandstorm couldn't reach that gear. Look at that clothesline. Oh, Lord. Clothesline is filthy. Hitman, how's your clothesline hit dude from the nose up? It is rude. But all that matters is that Austin Aries, the A-double, the Grand Tactician, is still holding that belt. And he will be holding that belt going into the next special event, which, like I said, Ric Flair will be down here to announce it next week, making his first appearance on Impact Wrestling. Again, I hope you guys know how much we appreciate your support on this series, because this series started off as just an idea, albeit that we kind of knew that we was going to do, because like I said, we love doing work together, we love collaborating together. It was a good idea, so I mean, I will say so myself, it was a good idea, and from the moment we got together and started talking about it, we kind of knew it would work. So thank you guys for supporting it and letting it be at least even a little bit successful. It will be moving on into 2K18, so I hope you guys are ready for that after WrestleMania. But that's it for Impact Live. Join us for next week's SmackDown Live, and then we're leading up to Survivor Series, baby. Peace.